Hello, hello, what's up everyone? It's Carolyn with you here today on this beautiful sunny Thursday, at least in Los Angeles. I mean, it's hot, but it's nice. It's a good day. Sorry to interrupt the music. I have to say, I completely agree with Sarah, just kidding. Isn't that music awesome? I told Hal, I was like, I think this might be the best ever. I really enjoy the music. Hal also was cluing me in. I don't know if anyone noticed, there were 4 different movies that had music played during the intro. Now that's sadly not a question, but I think it should be, right? The 4 movies. If you know what 4 movies those songs were from, write them in the chat. I think that'll just be fun for all of us. Also, shout out hi to What's Up Zero and Superwoman LaDonna. Just wanted to say hi back. And then I saw Buckeye Hitman suggested this was a Bridgerton game. A good thought, but also I would totally play a Bridgerton game. I think that would be super fun. I did finally finish season 3 of Bridgerton. I feel like I got like caught in the middle between the 2 seasons where I was like, when is the second, or the 2 parts, like when does the second part come out? And then it did, and eventually I got around to watching it. And you know, I have a baby, so it's like finding time to watch things is tough to begin with. But we're not here to talk about Bridgerton. It is, in fact, a Julia Roberts game today. So I hope you've all brushed up on your Julia Roberts fun facts and movies. Write us your, or I guess I've seen some people doing this, but feel free to write your favorite Julia Roberts question in, or movie rather, favorite Julia Roberts or question or movie in the chat for us. I think mine is probably Runaway Bride. I mean, the wedding scene at the end is, spoilers, I'm not going to tell you who's getting married, but there is a wedding at the end. It is just so iconic, right? On the edge of that cliff. It's just awesome. Also, the sneakers in a wedding dress. I mean, it's just, you know, Julia Roberts just pulling it off. But let's get to it, y'all. Put on your 1,000 watt smile and get ready for this Julia Roberts edition of Daily Trivia Live, the mobile game show where you win money from the comfort of your phone. You'll say who, you'll say when, you'll say who as you play for today's grand prize. Let's take a look at that. That's $1,000, and everyone who can correctly answer my 10 multiple choice trivia questions about Julia Roberts movies will split it. In this game, you'll earn 1 bonus SB for every question you get right after question number 1, even if you've already been eliminated. If you win the game, they're automatically added to your prize. Otherwise, you'll have to claim them at the end of the game to keep them. Easy enough. The first time you get a question wrong, as long as it's before question number 10, you can rejoin to get another shot at the grand prize, either using SB or with a free rejoin. Click the plus sign in the top left-hand corner of the main menu anytime a game's not happening and get free rejoins by watching videos. Sweet. This week, as you know, is a second chance week, which means you're getting 3 free rejoins just for playing today's game. They'll be credited before Monday's game begins, and thank you to everyone who participated in second chance week. So fun. Each game, we give away 5 100 SB prizes to 5 players who win and claim at least 1 SB in the game. Here are Wednesday's winners. Let's check those out. These are Wednesday's winners. Busy Bee, Rosebud, amazing. Well done, everyone. Good job. You've already been credited. Everyone else, keep playing and claiming because next time the winner could be you. Now, the comments are leaving to tell off some snooty clothing store saleswoman, which means we can get this game started without them. Here's question number 1. What movie featured Julia Roberts' breakout leading role? Pretty Woman, Firehouse, or Satisfaction? We're looking for the movie that featured Julia Roberts' breakout leading role. What role really helped her break out into our pop culture zeitgeist? She'd already been established at this point, even scoring an Oscar nomination for Steel Magnolias, but it wasn't until she played Vivian in Pretty Woman that she became a star. 14,278 of you, 94% of you got that right. I would say we did pretty well on that question. Our next question's also going to be worth 1 bonus SB. We'll keep on moving. It's question number 2. What role did Julia Roberts play in Hook? Wendy Darling, Tinkerbell, or Tiger Lily? I told Hal this. I had a dream about this movie growing up, and I thought I had just like dreamed that dinner scene, but I had just walked in on my parents watching the movie at one point. Great movie. Hook was a star-studded affair. Robin Williams as Peter Pan, Dustin Hoffman as Captain Hook, with Bob Haskins as Smee, and of course, Julia Roberts as Tinkerbell. 13,010 of you, 85% of you got that right. Okay, so still a pretty strong start to today's game, but if you were one of the 15%ers who were out on that question, use one of those rejoins you've got from playing with us in Second Chance Week. Come on back in our game. Our next question is worth 1 bonus SB2. It's question number 3. Runaway Bride reunited Julia Roberts with which leading man? Jason Patric, Sam Rockwell, or Richard Gere? And as I said, if you have not seen this movie, which I hope you all have, please go watch this movie. It is totally worth your time. It's a great weekend flick. Just take your mind off things. It's so fun. Julia has chemistry with pretty much any leading man she stars opposite, but there's something special about pairing her with Richard Gere. It's magic every time. 13,768 of you, 92% of you got that right. Wow, crushing that question. I can only hope it's because we've all seen the movie. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB too. Let's keep things runawaying. We'll go to question number 4. In which movie does Julia Roberts' character pretend to be Julia Roberts? Duplicity, Ocean's 12, or Mother's Day? I mean, this is like a level of fame that is just so beyond the stratosphere, you know, to pretend to play yourself. Crazy. The highlight of this entire film is Julia Roberts trying to learn how to act like Julia Roberts because she's actually Tess Ocean. Ocean's 12 isn't great, but that scene makes it worth watching. Whoa, 7,976 of you, only 56% of you got that right. Like I said, not an amazing movie, so maybe we just haven't seen it. But worry not, I know we've got those, like I said, rejoins we've been storing away through Second Chance Week. You get 3 just for playing today, and looks like we've got some rejoiners back in our game, almost 4,500 people. Incredible, because, hey, we've got all these swag bucks that we're just trying to give away here. $1,000 worth of swag bucks. All right, our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB as well. Speaking of swag bucks, it's question number 5. Which of the following movies did not result in Julia Roberts getting an Oscar nomination? Steel Magnolias, August Osage County, or Sleeping with the Enemy? This movie did not result in Julia Roberts getting an Oscar nomination. Oh, to be an actor, for whom that could be said. She has 1 Oscar win under her belt, and as she continues to turn in quality performances, it's hard to imagine her not taking home another one, even if she gets snubbed for movies like Sleeping with the Enemy. 9,046 of you, 73% of you got that right. Well done. And for those of you who didn't get this one right, that was one of our hint questions for today's Thursday game. As on our Thursday games, we have hint videos for the game. If you're not getting those, make sure you're following Swagbucks Official over on Instagram. Our next question is worth 1 bonus SB. Let's do question number 6. Complete this Notting Hill quote. I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her, for a sandwich, or the time. Complete this Notting Hill quote. There's just so many iconic Julia Roberts movies. You know, this one is another one. I just think it's totally worth your time. Julia Roberts Marathon, Do Runaway Bride, Notting Hill. Awesome. This movie manages to be a top Julia Roberts movie and a top Hugh Grant movie. They're both at their most charming, especially when she's just a girl standing in front of a boy asking him to love her. That's right, 9,738 of you got that right, 94%. I have to say, I love it. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB. We'll keep rolling since we're crushing it with question number 7. What is Julia Roberts' lowest rated movie on Rotten Tomatoes? Mary Riley, Eat, Pray, Love, or Mother's Day? Little confession of my own. I've only seen like parts of these movies. I don't think I've seen any of these like all the way through, just myself. Just because a movie stars Julia Roberts doesn't mean it's going to be an automatic hit. All 3 of these movies were panned by critics, but Mother's Day is the lowest rated of them all. 4,827 of you, only 49% of you got that right. Okay, that was a really tough question, y'all. We lost over half of you on that question, which is unusual this late in the game. But you know what? I know you've got those rejoins. Come on back in our game. Use those. Now's the time. And also, this was another one of our hint questions. So again, if you're not following at Swagbucks Official over on Instagram, you can get 2 hints for our Thursday games over there. Make sure you're following after the game. Our next question is going to be worth 1 bonus SB. Here is question number 8. Which of the following Julia Roberts characters is a real person? Joanne Herring, Samantha Barzell, or Alice Sutton? Which of the following Julia Roberts characters is a real-life person? Although, of course, she makes us feel like all her characters are real people because she's such a good actor. Her most famous portrayal of a real-life person is Erin Brockovich, but she also played a real-life person in Charlie Wilson's War as businesswoman and socialite Joanne Herring. Whoa, 1,915 of you, only 26% of you got that right. I've said it before, I'm gonna say it again. I think that is like the toughest question I've seen in months, maybe even this year. We lost almost 3/4 of you on that question. Definitely a good time to use one of your rejoins, as you know, we're getting down to it, and we've got $1,000, many Swagbucks on the line. So use one of those rejoins to get back in our game. 1,600 rejoiners, awesome. Our next question is also worth 1 bonus SB. Let's do question number 9. In Erin Brockovich, how big is her check at the end of the movie? $2 million, 20 cents, or $10? We're looking for Erin Brockovich. And of course, we mean the monetary amount, not how big the check is. I don't think she gets one of those giant checks, although those are fun. The ending of Erin Brockovich is as happy as it can be. Their legal victory results in a windfall for the victims and for her law firm. Ed Masry rewards her with a bonus check for $2 million. 3,221 of you have made it this far and are ready for our final question. Incredible. A quick reminder, there are 2 ways to get SB from Swagbucks Daily Trivia outside of our live games. One is through the Daily Trivia Challenge, the quick hostless version of our game that you can play on your schedule up to twice per day. Second is by clicking the More Ways to Earn button wherever you find it in the app. Both will get you SB towards your daily goal. And if that wasn't enough, you want another way to earn SB? To get SB, refer your friends and family to Swagbucks. When someone you invite signs up as your referral and earns 300 SB in their first 30 days on site, you get a $3 bonus. That's in addition to the 10% match you get from their earnings for life. Incredible. Make their lives better while adding to your own SB total for life. I mean, we got to get on that. Refer people. But you know what, team? The real reason we're here. We love our referrals, but we also want to finish out this game. So question number 10, let's get to it, worth 1 bonus SB. In Ocean's 11, Julia Roberts plays the ex-wife of which character? Rusty Ryan, Linus Caldwell, or Daniel Ocean in the movie Ocean's 11? Although it is our 10th question, not our 11th question. Tired of living a lonely life with a husband who's constantly behind bars, Tess has found a new life as an art curator in Vegas until her ex, Daniel Ocean, shows up and turns everything upside down. 3,106 of you knew that answer and are splitting our grand prize. Congratulations to all of you who are splitting the grand prize today. That was a tough game. We had some brutal questions in there. Let's take a look at some of our winners. We've got Sooner Scott, Pookie90, Disaster Rank, nice. Bird Kezia, Kayla LBS, Angela 0217, Chrissy Werner 83, Amash 28, Fish Fighter, Look at Cloud, incredible. You're getting your prize in the form of points called SB, which you can redeem for PayPal Cash or gift cards to Amazon, Starbucks, Target, and hundreds of other places. You've done it again. Thanks for playing today. Come back Monday for a whole new week of games. This has been Daily Trivia Live. Have a great evening, everybody.